All right, good afternoon, boys and girls. We're going to look at a new unit today. We're going to start our new unit today on math, and we're going to spend the next week or so really looking at money. We're going to be counting money, sorting money. I thought we'd start with a very simple sort. I've got 3 different kinds of coins and 3 circles, and I'm just going to sort them out. And the brown one is a penny. It is worth 1 cent. The nickel is worth 5 cents. And the dime is worth 10. So you kind of think that this is their value. Value of 1, value of 5, value of 10. Now the coins you might find at home are going to look similar, but there might be some differences in the picture that's on them. So I'm going to put all the pennies over here. And I'll slip the nickels in here, and I've already got both dimes over here. Pennies, nickels, and dimes. The first thing you're going to want to make sure is that you can recognize what they are, what they're called, and what their value is. So this is a penny. Its value is 1. These are nickels. Their values are 5 each. And then the 2 dimes here each have a value of 10 cents. So let's talk about that a little bit. The dime, here you can see it again, is worth 10 cents. The nickel is worth 5 cents. And the penny's worth 1. When you're counting dimes, you count by tens to figure out the value. So 3 dimes would have a value of 10, 20, 30. When you see this underneath here where they kind of counting up, I call this a running total. You start with how much this one is worth, and then you add this one. So these 2 are worth 20, and then all 3 would be worth 30. So it's kind of a running total. Nickels, you count by 5s. So these 3 nickels would be 5, 10, 15. Now, when you get into rows that are mixed, you have to skip count, but then you're going to have to make sure you change how you count. You can't just count by tens all the way across this row or you get the wrong answer. The dimes, you count by 10, 10, 20, but then you got to switch because it's nickels and count by 5s, 25, 30. And then you have to switch again and count by 1s because the pennies have a value of 1. So 31, 32. So what it would sound like if I was counting this particular row of coins would be 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. And you have to practice that. It sounds easy when I say it, but you got to really practice that of knowing how do you switch from going by tens and then going by 5s and then going by 1s. All right. So let's do this. Let me get rid of some of these coins here. And let's make our own row of coins and practice skip counting our coins. I'm going to move my picture off to the side for now. Okay, so let's pull out some dimes. Here's 1, 2, and 3. And then let's pull out a nickel. Let's do 2 nickels and a penny. And so we're going to practice the same thing. I'm going to count by tens when I'm doing the dimes, 5s when I'm doing the nickels, and 1 when I do the penny. And I'm going to write my writing total right underneath it, my running total right underneath it. So 10, 20, 30. Now I got to switch to counting by 5. So 30, 35, 40. And now I have to switch to counting by 1s, 41. Just like that. So right here where it switches from dimes to nickels, I switch from counting by tens to counting by 5s. And right here where it switches from nickels to pennies, I switch from counting by 5s to counting by 1s. And you have to practice that. I know everybody's pretty good at counting by 10s, everybody's pretty good at counting by 5s, and everyone's pretty good at counting by 1s separately, but now you're going to combine them. And I do want you to notice too that when I bring my coins out, I put them in order with the greatest value. Dimes are worth the most of these 3 coins. Dimes are worth 10. So I count them first. Nickels are second. They're worth 5, so I count them second. And then pennies have the least value. They're only worth 1 each, so I put them last. So this last one would look like this: 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, and 32. And you just have to practice. All right, everybody, good luck on your math. How do you stop this video? Let me move this out of the way. Let me move it out of the way a little more. And there's the stop button.